All right, what's going on, guys? I think this is one of the strangest dramas that I've ever seen. It really is very weird, and I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like it before. So let me try to explain the situation a little bit. Hopefully, you're at least a little bit aware of it. You know, it's been pretty big over social media for like the last 24 hours or so. So basically, what happened was there was this big streamer caught on stream watching deep fakes of other female streamers. Now, if you don't know what a deep fake is, the definition from Google is a video of a person in which their face or body has been digitally altered so that they appear to be someone else, typically used maliciously or to spread false information. Now, I'm sure this technology can be used for a variety of reasons, but the only thing that I've ever seen it used for was on porn, and that happens to be exactly what this guy was doing as well. So basically, this guy Atrioc was streaming, and when he tabbed out of his browser or whatever, you could see all of his other windows that he had open, and people noticed that in one of these windows, there was a deepfake website pulled up, and you could see the thumbnails of Pokimane and Maya, who are both big female streamers on Twitch, obviously. So people were freaking out like, yo, what the hell is that? Now, don't get me wrong. That alone is pretty weird. Definitely very weird. But I'd say it's more embarrassing than anything. Definitely not something you want leaked on stream, of course. But that's just the beginning of this ride, man. It gets a whole lot worse. So after being caught, he decided to go live and do like a formal apology stream with his wife, by the way. I don't know why she's there, but they're both on stream like apologizing and crying. This is almost never a good idea to do this, by the way, just for future reference for everyone else. I don't know why people keep doing this stuff, but I'm just gonna play a clip from that stream to add some more context to the situation.
Stream to like create a pattern of behavior where I really want, especially women on Twitch, to feel safer. Like we call fucking booba spam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a fucking weird, I don't know, seat sniffing joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on this stream. And we don't tolerate any sex behavior in the chat. We ban it on site. And like I've done this consistently over and over and over. And then fucking at 2 a.m., you know, I've been watching so much fucking, I've been reading so much fucking AI stuff. I'm reading all this fucking stuff about AI and fucking deepfake music, deepfake art and everything. And I'm in these fucking Discords. And I just feel so embarrassing to admit. But I was on fucking Pornhub, dude. I was on a fucking regular ass normal fucking website, and there was an ad. There's an ad on every fucking video for this fucking. So I know other people must be clicking it because it's on every fucking video.
Okay, so the entire live stream was about 10 minutes or so, but that right there was part of the main part where he kind of explained the situation and what he did or whatever. First of all, let me just say this as a generalization. I've said this so many times, I'm going to continue to say it every time it happens, but I'm telling you, it always is the people who put up this like overly wholesome fake act online that end up being the true fucking weirdos of the community. Just like this guy, right? Like in his little apology, he starts off by like going on a whole 2-minute rant about how respectful he is of women in his stream and in his community, and they just ban people who say anything weird or do anything crazy. Oh yeah, you're so like wholesome, dude. Okay, cool, dude. So I guess you're only fucking weird off stream, but on stream, you got your fake persona on or what? Like I don't get what point you're trying to make here, man. Like it's always the people like that, man. I'm telling you, and time again it happens, and it's just, I don't know. I can't even explain it. That's just what happened. Aside from that, I don't believe he mentioned it in this segment, but in his stream, he offered to show the receipt of him going on the website to prove that it was his first time doing it or whatever, because I guess some people were thinking that maybe he's been doing this for months or something. I don't know. He was trying to prove that this was his first time. But in doing so, he admitted that he paid for this content. I believe the amount is $15. I think it's like a membership. But you know, the way he tried to make it sound in his explanation was like, oh, this ad just popped up and I just clicked on it because I was curious. I couldn't help it. Oh, next thing you know, this is on my screen. I didn't mean to, man. My bad. You know, that's the kind of vibe he was trying to express. But by admitting to paying for it, there's a couple extra steps now, right? Like you took the time to go get your wallet, get your credit card out, type in all your details, create an account, and then purchase some content on the site, right? Like that's a whole different story than like, oh, oops, I stumbled across this random thing, you know what I mean? And not to mention, I just don't believe this guy's story at all. First of all, who the hell is beating it at their streaming setup? That's crazy. I've literally never done that in over 10 years. You know what I mean? I don't go on nothing crazy on here, right? Now, if we talking about the laptop, you got me. That's a whole different story. We're going to stay away from the laptop. We're going to stay away from the phone. But this guy is claiming that he's beating it on his work computer with no ad block and no incognito. Who the hell is jerking off on regular browser with no ad block? That's fucking crazy. That is genuinely mind-blowing information. That's crazy. That might be the weirdest thing of the whole situation. So, moving on from that aspect of it, I still don't believe his actual story because he claims he saw an ad on the hub and he just clicked on it and it took him to this website. That's how it all started, right? A point I would like to make, and we actually tested this on stream. You're welcome to test it yourself. They actually banned deepfakes from the hub like 5 years ago or so, and if you type deepfake into the search bar, it will give you like a warning that like, oh, we don't support that type of content on here, right? Now, I guess there still could be ads for that type of content on their website. I don't know how close they're monitoring like what ads get placed on there, but it's very clear they don't support that type of content. And to further test it a little bit more, I turned off my ad block, did some investigating, okay? Like actually investigating, okay? Like I'm not trying to be funny. Like I clicked through like 20 videos or so just to see like what type of ads were popping up. And I didn't see any of those type of ads, okay? I saw like a multitude of different ads, but there was no ad on there that had a Pokimane picture talking about her deepfakes or something like that. You know what I mean? There was nothing even close to that. I don't know if that's how he found this. Honestly, I think he just straight up searched it up, found this website, paid, and looked at it. Honestly, that's what I think happened. And he made up this story to try to make it sound less weird. But one last aspect that we need to talk about here, the last piece of evidence here, and this might be the weirdest part of it all. It honestly probably is, right? So obviously, it's not just Pokey and Maya on this website. There's a lot of other streamers as well. There was like a list released, and there's like, I don't know, 30 or so streamers on there. And one of the girls on there is Cutie Cinderella, another big female streamer, and she actually went live with her reaction, and I don't even really need to play it. She only went live for like 2 minutes, but she was very upset about it, like crying hysterically on stream, like extremely upset. She said she was gonna like sue the owner of this website or whatever. The reason this is important to mention is because this Atriot guy is like best friends with Ludwig, apparently. I'm assuming everyone knows who Ludwig is, one of the biggest streamers in the world, right? And Cutie Cinderella is Ludwig's girlfriend, I think for at least like 1 or 2 years now or something, like a decent amount of time. So you can see now where this is getting very weird, right? The dots are starting to connect a little bit, right? Because this Atriot guy was beating it to his best friend's girlfriend's deepfake. And they all know each other, like they're all friends, you know what I mean? So I think it really changes the dynamic when you know the person involved in the deepfake, right? That's why she was so upset. As of now, Ludwig hasn't tweeted about it or made a video about it, I believe. That's why I was trying to wait a little bit to see if he was going to say anything. I don't know. He probably will eventually. But the guy claimed that he only looked at the Pokey one and the Maya one. And I think he only claimed that because those were the ones that were like leaked on the screen. Let's be honest here, okay? We all grown men. We all familiar with your game, brother. You can't fool me. We know that is not true. We know you looked at a lot more than just these two individuals, okay? You got your $15 worth out that membership. Let's be honest, okay? You don't have to lie to me, man. Listen, I'm a grown man. I know how the game works, dude. You looked at more than just those two, okay? I promise you that. And that's pretty much the rundown of the story itself. I just have one final thing I'd like to add, just as my own personal opinion about the situation, right? I'm not a woman, so I guess I just really can't relate to how this must feel, but from the reaction that I've seen from pretty much every like female streamer that's spoken about it, it's like extremely uncomfortable. It's a very big deal to them. They are very upset about it. But like as a man, if there was a deep fake made of me or other male streamers, whatever, like I just feel like I wouldn't really care that much, to be honest. Like, yeah, that's fucking weird, of course, but like as long as it's done properly, right? Like let's say they put me on some dude with a big old 12-incher, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I might just claim that to be me. I'm probably just gonna screenshot that and use it to catfish, honestly. Like, yeah, that's me. You see that big old meat on me? Yeah, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of funny, you know? It's just a totally different feeling, I guess, as a man versus a woman in this situation. They certainly don't feel that way. They seem to be very upset about it. But like, I get it. I understand why you're mad. Nobody's like upset at you for being mad, of course. If you feel that way, it makes sense. It's just hard for me to like try to relate to that, you know what I mean? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but you know, I just wanted to add that part in there, you know what I'm saying? If anyone wants to put me on a dude with a nice 12-incher, let me know. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. It's about how girls are always trying to expose you at the gym. Yo, I low-key, I kind of be looking out at the gym now. Like if I see like a girl looking like she might be trying to like record her workout or something with like her phone set up or something, I'd be walking like 40 feet away from that area, you know? You ain't gonna catch me on the talk, dude. Like I'm staying away. I'm looking at the ground, I'm staying away, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be on there, but yeah, it's about that new terrible trend they got going on. But yeah, anyways, thank you again for watching. Have a good day and peace out.